Do you want to know the reality of selling on Amazon in 2024? If you're watching this, I'm sure you've seen several other videos of someone sitting in front of a camera talking about how selling on Amazon can make you passive income while you're sitting on a beach somewhere tropical enjoying the view. And while in 2023, there was an average of 8,600 units sold every single minute on Amazon, competition levels have grown and the same methods just aren't cutting it anymore. That's why in today's video, I'm going to talk about the different pros and cons associated to selling on Amazon in 2024 and some helpful tools that are absolutely vital for your success. If you're new to the channel, my name's Andre and I've teamed up with AMZScout over the past year to deliver comprehensive videos just like this one here to help elevate your Amazon business. From selling on the platform for almost half a decade and helping dozens of folks just like you who want to get started but need some more direction, let's start out with some of the pros of selling on Amazon and how it still offers passive income that can ultimately replace your 9-to-5 with thousands of dollars every month. One of the best ways to confirm there's a large opportunity still on Amazon in 2024 is to take a look at the sales trend and see how that affects you as a seller. With the platform doing almost $1.5 billion in sales every single day and an annual revenue increase of 12% for $500 billion ending in March of 2024, there's no denying the platform is constantly growing with shoppers who are willing to spend more and more money. Now, with some of those powerful pros of selling on Amazon, there's also some cons you need to be aware of. One of the cons is all the folks like you and I who see the opportunity to make passive money on the platform and now what has become a saturated market with tons of other sellers. The truth of the matter is that you can't be profitable on Amazon anymore using the same techniques that yielded success 3 to 4 years ago. What's important now is that you understand the different methods of selling on Amazon as well as some of the tools you need to make sure that you're successful when launching a product. Believe it or not, there are multiple different ways you can make money on Amazon and they're all extremely different from each other. The first way you can make money on Amazon is called retail arbitrage. This is where you find hot selling products on Amazon like this deck umbrella that is selling in the trending product section for $259. But if we go on Walmart.com, it's selling for $123. This means you simply would buy the product from Walmart, sell the umbrella on Amazon, and keep the profits. This is what I like to call low-hanging fruit. It's out there in the open for everyone to see and try and capitalize on. And once everyone is trying to do the same thing, the profit margins become smaller and smaller with higher competition levels. One of the next ways to sell on Amazon is the wholesale method. This is where sellers will buy larger volumes of products at one time to receive a slight discount so they can sell it on the Amazon platform at its normal retail value. The problem with this method is you really need to play the volume game in regards to how many sales you can generate in a given time. I always say when you play the volume game, you always play the money game. And that just means the amount of capital you need in order to maintain a balance of inventory and ordering future products requires much more capital with a little bit more risk. Now, I'm sure you're wondering at this point, Andre, what method do you use to sell on Amazon? For me and my business model of generating passive income, I found that private label is the most lucrative way to sell on Amazon. And if you aren't familiar, private label, it just means that you do in-depth product research on certain products to establish that they have a high sales volume, low level of competition, and room for niche expansion, and then create your own brand for that product. One of the main reasons that I love this method of selling on Amazon is it gives you an opportunity to, number one, create a brand that you can then in the future sell multiple products under that same brand. In most cases, the other two methods I mentioned have an end outcome of the customer making one purchase from you. But with a private label store on Amazon, a customer can shop your entire store with products that are complementing the original one they added to their cart, or even steer them in a different direction or similar direction within the same niche to buy a completely different product from a brand they now have a level of trust with. Now that we've covered the different methods of selling on Amazon, we need to go over the two different types of fulfillment centers that Amazon offers you as selling on the platform. The first is FBA, the second is FBM. We're going to touch base on which one is thriving and which one's currently dying. Quickly, if you didn't know, FBM stands for Fulfillment by Merchant, This is where the seller is responsible for packing each individual unit themselves and paying for the associated shipping fees. Now on the other option of FBA, which stands for Fulfillment by Amazon, this is where Amazon is responsible for picking, packing, and shipping the products for you. Through the majority of the video, we've been talking about passive income and how to scale your business efficiently. And the truth of the matter is that in this day and age, you need to be selling through FBA in order to capitalize on those two important factors. Too many times I've seen folks try taking on this task of the logistics of shipping their own products and are not nearly as able to do a good job as the well-oiled machine that is Amazon. Another important factor that having your products enrolled in the FBA method is that your customers can now buy your products through Amazon Prime. If you didn't know, there are currently 30 million Amazon Prime users that are regularly taking advantage of all the sweet Prime perks, like most importantly, the 1 of 2 day shipping. Another important variable that I like having your product available through Amazon Prime is the returning of a buy with a Prime order. Basically, this just means that when you buy with Prime, you're eligible for free returns in accordance with the Amazon Prime return policy. This is really, again, just establishing a level of trust with your customers so they feel confident when they go to make their purchase. Basically, by having your product eligible for Amazon Prime, you're increasing the chances of shopping customers to be converted into profitable sales. Okay, so now that we've established Amazon has changed over the years and the same methods that worked 3 or 4 years ago just aren't cutting it anymore, we need to talk about one of the most important things, and that's product research. But before we do that, I just want to take a moment to say if you're finding value to this video, make sure to smash that like button, as all it does is help us create future videos just like this to help your Amazon business. In the beginning of the video, we talked about tools and how important they are for selling on Amazon, and this is where you'll have the ability to analyze all the different metrics on a certain product to establish if it's worth selling. AMZScout has made this entire process extremely efficient and easy with their Pro extension. The Pro extension works directly on the Amazon platform and allows you to see vital metrics like how many sellers are in a niche, the average monthly sales, average monthly revenue, the average price, a niche score, niche history, and even one-click button that will bring you directly to the Alibaba platform with suppliers who are manufacturing the product you're looking to sell. Now, at this point in the process, I regularly receive the same question, and that is this a good product to sell? And honestly, I always have the same answer to those folks, and I ask, what is the data showing you about why this product is a good one to sell? If the average monthly sales figure is only 200 units and the niche score is a 3 out of 10, then you have your answer that the product really doesn't have a high level of success. In order to be successful on Amazon, you need to use each of the AMZScout tools and know how valuable they are from each other. The last and final piece of the puzzle of making sure you're not another failed Amazon seller is to use PPC when launching and selling your product. And if you didn't know, CPC stands for cost per click and is Amazon's system for us sellers to advertise on the platform and compete for the shopping customers to see our listing over the competitors. This again is a variable that is changed over the years, and you need to use specific tools to be ahead of your competition. This is where AMZScout's tools like the Amazon keyword search come into play by giving you the ability to use certain filters like the monthly search volume, CPC cost, and average keyword sales to determine the right keywords you need to be running on ads to make sure your advertising is spent well and your listing shows up to shopping customers. There you have it. We walked through some of the crucial aspects of selling on Amazon in 2024 and how it really looks different to selling in the past. I think a major takeaway from this video is to note that there is still high levels of profitability left on Amazon. It really just comes down to some of those proper tools and the business model that you approach it with. If you guys are interested in some of the tools we talked about today, there's gonna be a link in the description that will bring you right to the AMZScout website where you can sign up for a free trial and get started on this entire process for free and as soon as today. If you guys have any questions about the topics we covered today, make sure to drop them in a comment down below. As always, if you guys found value to this video, make sure to smash that like button. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace.